Take a deep breath in and exhale Om. Om. Twice more. Inhale deeply. Extend the O and let the M fall to the center of the brain. And once more. So welcome to this, the first of 4 intentional breath classes. Before we get started into the practice, let's just do some admin and make sure that everyone can hear me. And if you want to turn on your cameras and let me know that that's okay. Okay, so we have 1, yes, all right. Great. Perfect. So these breath classes, there are 4 of them in this sequence that we're going to do. And today's theme is connecting to calming the agitated mind and connecting to a greater channel of energy that we call the central channel, and we'll connect to with the central channel breath. So the purpose of these classes is to give you tools to navigate this time of uncertainty and to find a sense of safety and calm inside despite what's happening around. And secondly, the intention is for you to get a foundation, an introduction to the foundational principles and practices that we use within the energy codes from Dr. Sue Morter and available through the energy codes coaching that we offer through Boutique Bodywork. These are potent and profound practices that allow you to build the circuitry to experience your soulful self, that true essence of you behind the mind. And as you live in this soulful self, you experience yourself as authentic and joyful, regardless of every situation that's happening. So why do we consciously breathe? Conscious breathing is the most tremendous integrator. So what does that mean? It means it weaves together our thoughts, the emotions, the sensations, and the chemistry on the physical level, with the vibration and the circuitry on the energy level. And as such, it's one of the most powerful tools for transformation that we have. So in today's class, we're going to be doing 4 different breaths. And we're going to start with Brahmari breath, and I invite you to come to a sitting position, either on the floor or in a chair. If you're in a chair, make sure that your feet are on the floor and that you're able to sit up tall so that you're not slouching through your spine. And the same if you're sitting on the floor, ensure that you're able to sit tall and maybe take a prop underneath your sitting bones to allow you to sit comfortably for a period of time. Brahmari breath is the humming bee breath. So we're going to take the half version of this today. The hands are going to be on the knees, facing up for receiving, or facing down to ground, whichever feels appropriate. Lean back against your spine, opening the front part of your body. Roll the shoulders back. Tuck the chin and lift the back of the neck. You're going to inhale and exhale through the nose. And just become familiar with this breath as it passes in through the nose and out through the nose. And when you're ready, press the tongue to the top palate behind the top teeth. Just gently pressing the tongue. And as you exhale, you're going to exhale humming the sound of Om. And you'll continue to hum the sound of Om to the end of your exhalation. And then you'll repeat the cycle of inhaling and then exhaling. We're here for 3 minutes, so let's do this together. Inhale through the nose, close the eyes, and exhale, humming the sound of Om. When you've finished your exhalation, inhale deeply and continue at your own pace. Keep the eyes closed and feel the vibration rattling around the skull and into the body. Continue with this breath. Allow the face to be relaxed, the throat to relax. Allow the vibration to override any noise of the mind. And even lengthen your exhalation to continue the sounds and allow them to travel deeper into your psyche. Roll the shoulders back as you allow this vibration to travel through your body. Allow this relaxation that's been created to spread. And wherever you're at in the practice, make this next exhalation your last one. Keep the eyes closed. And allow the breath to naturally flow in through the nostrils and out, savoring this deep, calming, restorative vibration that you've allowed to travel through the central nervous system to the periphery. And just take a mental scan from the top of your head to your feet and back up again, and just notice the subtlety of vibration in your physical body. And then slowly start to open the eyes. And we're going to move into a breath of fire as we continue to transition into our main body of the practice, our central channel breath. So we're still intending to calm our minds. Breath of fire is a rapid exhalation and inhalation where we just focus on the exhaling. It's quite a fast breath that sounds like this. So we're going to walk through it step by step slowly and build up the pace. And we're here for 3 minutes. So go at your own pace, and there's no right or wrong way to do this. So let's exhale, and as we exhale, let's squeeze the belly in towards the spine, compressing the container of the abdomen. Squeeze all the air out of the lungs, and then release your belly and allow the air to be pulled naturally into the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale again, squeezing the belly, the navel, in towards the spine, squeezing the air out. Release the belly and let the air flow in naturally. Exhale, squeeze the belly in towards the spine. Release to inhale. Let's go a little bit faster. Exhale, release. Exhale, release. Exhale and squeeze, and then release. And now let's start to go a little bit faster. Good, keeping the practice going, pulling the navel in and out. Exhale, 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 finding your own pace. Keeping the shoulders rolled back, eyes are open, gazing softly into the distance, and allowing your hands to be open and soft in the lap. You're doing great. Keep it up. And if this is starting to dry out your nostrils and the mouth, just slow down a little bit, drink some water. You're really starting to generate some heat in your abdomen and in the electromagnetic field, so you're clearing away gunk. So just take away it at your own pace. Everything I give you is just a guide. Nice work. Exhale, 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 exhale. In this last minute, close the eyes and go deeper and feel the sensations of heat and contraction and compression being built up inside in the abdomen. Closing the eyes and deepening and also quickening the breath. Deeply inhaling. Fill the upper lungs, fill the lower lungs. Hold that breath, open the eyes, roll the shoulders back. Take a sip more breath into the upper lungs. And a bit more. And a bit more. Just a little bit more breath to the upper lungs. Hold that breath and just now relax the abdomen as you hold that breath in. And feel the expansiveness in your entire thorax and chest. And then exhale through the nose. Inhale into the upper lungs. Hold that breath. Now relax your belly. Let your belly push out as though you were pregnant. Take a sip more breath into the upper lungs and hold that breath. Roll the shoulders back. Sip more breath. And a sip more. Let your lower rib cage expand out and the belly come forward, relaxing any tension that you're holding through the central core. A sip more. Raise the hands up. Look up between the hands. And then exhale, shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Move the body. Good. Sitting up tall, lean back against your spine. Close the eyes, tuck the chin, and just take a moment to let your breath come into a natural rhythm, again, in through the nose and out through the nose. And as you're sitting here, again, tune in to your body and the vibration that you've just created as you started to clear any excess nervous energy that's telling your muscles and all the internal organs to be held in contraction. Just tune into the inner sensory world as you scan your head from the body, from the head to the feet. Feeling this vibration, this tingling, which is your energy field, your deep space of your subtle body, which is where all health and vitality begins. And when you feel this moving through your body, you know that you are in connection and in control, and able to rid yourself of any looping thoughts and experiences and return to this space through the utilization of these 2 breaths and many more. Slowly open the eyes. And we're going to move into our central channel breath. So the central channel breath is about connecting to a channel that's been part of our evolution since before the nervous system was created in the womb. This channel runs from the top of our heads, through the center of the head, to the center of the throat, to the center of the heart, to the belly, and then travels to the center of the pelvis. We're going to connect this central channel to energy centers, the chakra 8 and chakra 9 above us, which chakra 8 is 2 feet above us, and chakra 9 is 4 feet above us. And we're going to connect primarily chakra 8 to the central channel in the center of our head, the center of our throat, the heart and the belly, to the earth 2 feet below us, to chakra 10. So we do this by closing the eyes and utilizing our imagination. So conscious breathing means that we're taking our mind and using the mind to follow the breath through the body. And as we become more familiar with using our breath in the central core to travel through this channel, we get a tangible experience of our multidimensional reality, being a body, a mind, and spirit. And when we're really familiar with dropping back into this central channel, we're able to switch quickly from our survival sympathetic reaction mode into our parasympathetic, calming, healing, higher sense of purpose mode, which is where everything becomes possible and we know that everything's working in our favor. So central channel breathing, we're going to begin above us. As we inhale, close the eyes, and as you inhale, imagine a ball of light 2 feet above you, which would be roughly at the height of your hand if you were to reach your hand above your head. So imagine that your inhalation is starting here, and it's moving down through the center of your crown, the top of the head, the soft spot when you were born, through the center of the head behind the eyes, to the center of the throat, to the center of the heart, to the belly, taking that inhalation all the way to the belly. And as you exhale, you're going to exhale out through the center of your pelvis into the earth 2 feet below you. And then you draw your next inhalation up from 2 feet below you into the belly, filling your belly with this deep breath, And then you exhale out through the center of the heart, the throat, behind the center of the eyes, to again 2 feet above you. Let's do this together. Let's inhale. Eyes are closed from 2 feet above us. Draw that breath down through the center of the crown, behind the eyes, through the throat, the heart, into the belly. And then exhale out through the center of the pelvis, deep into the earth, 2 feet below you. Recruit your imagination here as you draw this next inhalation up from the earth, stabilizing, cooling energy into the belly. Sense and feel this part of your body. And then exhale out through the center of the heart, throat, and crown to 2 feet above you. Inhale from above you. Allow your mind to find the space in the center of the head, behind the eyes, in the center of the throat, center of the heart, and in the belly as you breathe deeply in. And then exhale out through the center of your pelvis into the earth, sensing and feeling this deep rooting energy in chakra 10. Draw the next inhalation up into the belly, aware of all sensation, and then exhale out to 2 feet above you. Inhaling from above you through the center of that crown, allow the mind to use the imagination to sense and feel every part of the central channel as it moves from above you into the belly. And then as you exhale, sensing still this channel that connects all the way to the earth. You're suspended within it. Pull this energy up. This anchoring, solidifying energy, fill the belly. And then exhale out through the heart, throat, and crown. Continue with this breath on your own for 1 minute. Starting to sense and feel these internal energy centers in this central channel. Becoming aware of where you're unable to naturally sense at this point as you begin these awareness of this breath. Imagine the central channel as a stream of light, a tube of light, traveling down just in front of your spine. As you breathe in from above you, you bring your inhalation down through this tube of light, through all of these energy centers in the head, throat, heart, and belly, connecting them with your breath. And then exhaling out into the earth, becoming aware of the supportive base underneath you. And your next inhalation connects you even further to this earthy energy. As you bring it up to the belly and become aware of the energy channel in this reverse direction so it becomes so familiar with you. Release the practice. Open the eyes. And as you look at the screen and are aware of this image in front of you, become aware of yourself standing in this image, surrounded by a matrix of energy that's moving all the time through you and around you. And as you connect more with this central channel that is connecting all the energy centers within the body to energy centers outside the body, you are moving energy constantly through you and around you. And our breath is the signal as to how our energy is moving. If our breath is moving in a long, steady, slow, conscious way through these energy centers, we know that we're connecting our mind into the body to become more aware of the felt sensation within. And as we become more aware of this felt sensation within, we are able to interpret the information that's coming to us from this external energy field. You may call it intuition, you may call it psychic abilities, you may call it the electromagnetic field, the auric field. All of these terms refer to this capacity we all have to be more than what we are perceived to be by just being a bag of bones. So this next phase of learning the central channel breath, we're going to invite the Mula Bandha, the root lock, into the breath. So down here in the lower part of the pelvis, we have a group of muscles called the pelvic floor. The pelvic floor are the muscles that you would use to stop yourself peeing if you were going to stop yourself midstream. We're going to engage those muscles as we continue our central channel breath. And the Mula Bandha, this root lock, is an anchoring point. When the mind is running and it's agitated, it's hard to drop in. It's hard to find our way back here if we're not clear yet where this actually is. So the root lock, when we activate it, we're going to squeeze in and up. So pull these muscles in and up as though you were going to stop yourself peeing. And immediately it anchors your mind deep into the pelvic bowl, the second chakra, the first chakra, these root centers of creation. We're going to hold those muscles on as we breathe into our belly and bring our mind through the central channel. And this is a lot, and your mind is going to freak out a little bit. There's no right or wrong way how to do this. Just take your time, use your imagination, and know that this is the start of a new practice. So there is going to be a level of uncertainty. Don't worry about it. Just do your best and feel the friction inside your body as you hold this Mula Bandha and you breathe into your belly. You want to be able to feel this friction of these two muscle groups doing different things. That's how you know that you're deep in your body. So let's do this together. Sitting tall, roll your shoulders back, opening the heart, tuck the chin, lengthening the back of the crown. We're going to squeeze the Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, in and up. If this is the first time you're doing this practice, make sure it's on nice and tight. Keep the Mula Bandha on throughout the next 3 minutes of doing central channel breath. Start to breathe in from above you, breathing in all the way through the central channel into the belly. Feel your belly expand as you keep your Mula Bandha contracted. And then exhale out through the bottom of the pelvic floor into the earth, grounding into chakra 10. Keeping the Mula Bandha on, draw the next inhalation up through the pelvic floor into the belly. Feel yourself here. Contract even a little bit more, the pelvic floor. And then exhale out through the heart, throat, head to 2 feet above you. Relax the shoulders and the face as you inhale from above you 2 feet into the center of the crown, throat, and the heart, expanding your belly, and drawing that breath down as deep as you can, and then exhaling into the earth. The next inhalation comes up through the pelvic floor. Check how tight and squeezed it is. and expand the belly. Hold the breath here just to get a familiarity with this part of your body now that you're really anchoring yourself and your mind here. And then exhale out through the central channel to 2 feet above you. Become very conscious on this next inhalation of every part of the central channel on the way to the belly. Squeezing your Mula Bandha. And then exhaling into the earth. Drawing up from the earth. Check in with your Mula Bandha again. And then exhale out and continue on this flow in silence for the next 1.5 minutes. Wherever you're at with the practice, release the breath, release your Mula Bandha. Take a deep breath in through the mouth and out through the mouth, exhaling. And just move your body if you feel like you've got a lot of excess tension built up from that concentration and the activation of the Mula Bandha. And now we're going to move into combining breath of fire followed by central channel breath. So we're going to do 1 minute of breath of fire at the pace that's right for you. And then we're going to move into a central channel breath, and I invite you to activate your Mula Bandha as you move into that central channel so that you can benefit from the clearing and calming processes that we are activating in the breath of fire, and then integrating that into your central channel so that you can really sense the calmness that comes on the back of that breath. So the entire practice will be 3 minutes. I'll call the 1 minute, and when we switch into central channel. So adjust your position, spine is tall, leaning back, take some water if your mouth has started to get dry. Tuck in the chin ever so slightly, little smile on the face, eyes are closed, moving into 1 minute of breath of fire. Deep inhalation and exhaling, moving into central channel breathing, starting from above you, 2 feet, drawing it down through the center of you into the belly, Exhaling into the earth, contracting Mula Bandha. Bringing the next inhalation up from the earth to the center of the pelvis, into the belly. And then exhale out, center of heart, throat, crown, to 2 feet above you. Continuing to move the energy from above you to below you and below you to above you for the next 1.25 minutes. Wherever you're at, taking a deep inhalation, exhaling the sound of Ma. And again, inhale. 2 more times the sound of Ma. Keeping your eyes closed, scan the body from head to toes. Sense and feel this deep connection to your inner self, the true self that always knows the answers, and the place that you can always come back to anchor yourself, to feel safe and to feel calm, from which to reorientate yourself every day. Bring the hands together in front of the chest bone in prayer pose. Tuck the chin, inhale together, and exhale the sound of Om. Twice more, reaching out on the O and letting land in the center of the brain, the M. Thank you for your presence and your participation, and I invite you to utilize the central channel breath every day on waking when you're in bed and in the evening when you're about to go to sleep, just to become so familiar with this available energy that's always here for you. And if you